Hi guys, my name is Marcia and I'm the painter here at Loot. These are the skeletons from our July bundle, the White Apocalypse. I got a lot of requests about how I painted their bones, so I decided to share the painting process with you. Let's do it!
This is the color scheme. I choose these two school images as inspiration for my painting. This aspect of older bone is pretty cool. It has colors like brown, beige, ochre, even green, orange, not just white, and not so clean as we sometimes think a bone can be. I started with the color dark brown. I applied it to all the skeletons as a base coat. Now I added golden brown and yellow. I also added a little bit of rock gray. I applied the golden brown mixed with rock gray, but it was a little strange, very saturated and very warm. I removed it with the color of the base coat, dark brown. I added the black and the rock gray to the golden brown, and it got really dark. I added the middle stone color, but I had a little accident. I dropped almost the entire pot, but it mixed a little bit with the black below, and it was slightly less saturated. I apply the base coat pure. The other layers I dilute or I apply with the wet brush instead of adding water to the palette. I will continue to lighten, now with the color Pale Sand, which is a beige, closer to white. I mix it with dark brown. More pale sand mixed with dark brown. Pale sand mixed with golden brown. I thought about dividing it into two parts. Lighter parts with mixings from golden brown and middle stone, and dark parts with mixings from dark brown. In theory, I imagine that the brightest parts would be more highlighted because golden brown is a warm color. That way, at the end of the bones painting, when I apply the paint very diluted with the airbrush to make shading and blending, I will use orange and dark brown as the shadows of the brightest part and brown and an almost black for the shadows of the dark areas. Now I will move on to shading, with the paint very diluted, taking the opportunity to make a blending between the layers. As you can see, it's very diluted. I started with deep orange in the most illuminated areas of the skeletons. As I said, because it's more saturated, it will highlight more. I took a green that I had kept of the paint that was left over, also very diluted. Now I apply in the less highlight part. After these colors, orange and green, I will apply dark shadows. I'm applying a dark brown with the airbrush, very diluted. Near the brightest areas, I used a reddish brown, lighter than what I used in the darker areas. I painted the rest, clothes, metal parts, and some final touches to the bones, like a little more light, punctually, and reinforcing the volume of the teeth. As a final touch, I decided to put some small grass on the base. It's my first time using this kind of product, and I really liked how it looks. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. Also, every time you paint a LUT Mini, don't forget to post on social media and tag us. We love to see our subscribers' work. Bye bye!